Dear Chair, dear Vice President Šefčovič, and dear colleagues, with vaccination campaigns rolling out throughout the European Union, we can look to 2022 with fresh hope. Later this year, we will pass the midterm point of this election cycle. Soon, we will be close to the 2024 European parliamentary elections than the 2019 elections. And it is time to take stock, because our actions now and the outcome of the Conference on the Future of Europe will shape our legacy ahead of the next elections. Mr. Vice President, what do we want this legacy to look like? Renew Europe sees that businesses have been through very rough times. And it is important that we now focus our efforts on our economic recovery. And in this context, the Recovery Fund is the financial injection our economy needs. But we need to get it right by properly implementing the Recovery and Resilience Facility and by carefully scrutinizing the recovery and resilience plans of our member states. But we also need to be mindful of how we legislate and regulate. We need to keep in mind that businesses are not abstract entities and that behind every company or SME there are people who have built those companies and are responsible for creating our jobs and our economic growth. Less but better regulation must therefore be our guiding mantra. To further support our businesses and citizens, our focus should be on deepening our single market, especially in the service sector. Renew Europe asks for bold new proposals also on the digital single market. And while supporting a stronger market, we cannot lose focus on strengthening our community of values. Respect for rule of law in the European Union faces serious challenges. And we seem to be losing the progress we have made, and this is unacceptable. So Renew Europe calls to develop the annual rule of law report into a concrete mechanism for democracy, rule of law, and fundamental rights. And we need to urgently implement the rule of law conditionality mechanism. But our ambitions do not stop there. Let 2022 become the official kick-off to the green transition, offering the prospect of millions of green jobs. On migration, where we have made disappointing little progress, let's finally put our points joint weight behind a durable and sustainable migration system. And our citizens need a visible Europe that protects their interests and has the courage to speak with one voice on that world stage. And let's start making bold choices to deliver on the promise of a geopolitical commission. Finally, strengthening the EU resilience, particularly against hybrid threats. And diversifying our energy supply should feature high on our political agenda. And I will finish with 3 simple words that are key to ensure we create a legacy that we can be proud of by 2024. Implementation, implementation, implementation. Dear Mr. Vice President Šefčovič, it's time to get down business. Thank you very much.